If one truly does this job in the right way, you're about solving problems. You're about trying to take your community and making it bigger and positioning it better into the future. We have a choice, I think, to make as individuals. We either sit at home and worry about our own little world, or we step out and make our community a little bit better. And so I hope each of us as individuals, and maybe we only have an hour to give a day, a week, whatever it is, we should step out and try to make our community a little bit better in a way that we can do so. When I was involved in politics, I was helping Roger Zern, who was then the district supervisor, run for his first full term. And that night at the victory party, I went up to him and asked him to give consideration to something, and he invited me to give thought about serving on the planning commission. And then when he decided to run for treasurer, he asked me to give thought for running Sterling district seat, and I did and won that election. 2 years into it, I did not think the direction we were going as a county was the right direction, so I offered myself as a chair candidate and have served as chairman since 2000. When I joined the Planning Commission in 1992, we had nearly 95,000 citizens, and today we have 360,000. We have seen a tremendous growth in the number of facilities, particularly schools, that we have had to build. And I think since I've been on the board, that's probably pretty close to about 55 schools in order to accommodate that. I think the real big story behind all of this is that we have gone through that growth, and even though we still continue to grow at 10 to 15,000 people a year, we have done it gracefully. We have done it where our community has become recognized as a premier community, and not only in the Commonwealth, but in the nation and even in the world, for what we've been able to accomplish. But when you talk about the rate of growth that occurred in the 90s and early 2000s and what we've had to do to accommodate that growth, people are just flabbergasted, because there are many communities that have trouble figuring out how to build one school in 10 years, let alone trying to build 2 to 3 a year. Well, I hope the next Board of Supervisors and even beyond will set forth policies that will help and continue to invite businesses to locate and expand into our community, continue to provide for a quality education system where our children can be very successful. I hope they will continue to support a really strong and vibrant rural community. I hope that there will still continue to be a focus on solving our many transportation problems that we have. We have been blessed in the last few years to finally have revenue to do something about it, and I hope the next board will continue that focus. For me personally, I'm looking forward to perhaps using the education that I've gotten from my public service and to do something in the future with it. And I may still do something in the future in terms of public service, so I don't necessarily know a concluding chapter in my life. I thoroughly have enjoyed the experience since my days being appointed to the Planning Commission till now. It's been a pleasure, but it's been a privilege to serve the citizens of Loudoun County. I watched my father for his entire career serve in the Air Force as a pilot, gone from home many a days, many a months. For me, serving my country really was serving my community.